Hi Scorpio, let's get started with your reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Love life reading for July through mid-August, because I realized I am a little late on the love life readings. This is for couples dating in a marriage, serious relationship or not, maybe some of those in-betweeners. So please like, share, and subscribe. I've got so many more readings coming for singles and cross watchers as well, especially those in a breakup situation who are trying to find out what's going on. So make sure you hit that little bell when you subscribe. Okay, so let's get started, Scorpio. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Love life reading, July through mid-August. What does Scorpio have going on? July through mid-August. Reconciliation. Keep an open mind. True love. And one more, please. So we're going to have this reading go through mid-August. I'm going to pull a few extra cards. Thank you for being patient and waiting. I've had a lot going on these last few weeks. Finances and career. Okay, Scorpio. The feeling I'm getting is with reconciliation. It's about making peace. It's about helping yourself and the other person clear and heal themselves. It's about moving on and moving forward without any of the past lingering. In order for you to do that, you need to keep an open mind as to how this reconciliation is going to take place. Could be someone recent. Could be someone, you know, from a long time ago, and then you've just had those energies still kind of hanging around. Maybe you've been judging new partners with what has happened in the past with an old partner. You're not allowing true love to come in if you're still hanging on to these old energies. And for some of you, it is about coming back together with someone from your past, trying to fix things. You're both on two different situations, two different areas of your life, so the angels are asking for you to keep an open mind. What you're going through and where you are in your life as opposed to them is very different. There is true love here, but I get the sense that you're not really making time for true love because you're more worried about finances and career. And that's where this reconciliation comes in. You really need to be honest with this other person. If it's with a Virgo, Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, you really need to be honest with each other. Keep an open mind. Don't just think about the path you're in, but also the path that they're in and where they've been going, where they want to be headed, as well as where you want to be headed once you do reach this point of reconciliation. What is your next step here? So you get together, you talk to this person from your past. Perhaps things ended really, really badly. It was a pretty harsh ending. Things fell apart before they can get going, or just there was too many accusations here. It's almost as though you two were attacking each other, and you chose to take a leap of faith towards a new beginning, or perhaps they did. One of you wanted to walk away from this crumbling foundation, cut away all the old stuff, the bullshit, keeping tabs on each other on social media, being guarded. It could also be a Scorpio. I'm sorry, a Scorpio or a Taurus. Generally, the Queen of Pentacles I associate with Virgo. Could be any earth sign, doesn't have to be. This is the Scorpio card. You have air signs, you have more pentacles here. what I'm getting here is that one person wanted something more serious and the other one didn't. And the one that didn't just became very guarded while the other one was waiting for something more serious to come about. In any case, I feel like things started falling apart before they got better, because I do get a sense that this reconciliation is going to have things come about in a much better way, where you'll actually be able to find a happy medium between the two of you. So keep an open mind. When the two of you do reach this reconciliation point, when the two of you do reach out for each other. By the way, it doesn't have to be an earth sign. They could have earth in their chart, or they do have that personality of wanting to be grounded, wanting something stable. When you come across someone who wants to have, you know, wants to be well-rooted, wants something more stable, wants to move forward with a promising future, they don't need to be an earth sign. That can be something normal for anybody to want. So there will be some truth that will be revealed here. I have, again, earth sign here. You have the king and the queen. So perhaps both of you have earth in your chart. And you've got a Capricorn. Okay, so keep an open mind. If there was a toxic relationship or toxicity here, or perhaps there was a toxic situation from your past that did affect this other relationship, because I feel either it's because I'm reading for a bunch of people. Remember, this is a general reading. May not resonate with all of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But you've got a lot of people here. I get the sense that something from the past, whether it was on your part or their part, really affected how you were moving forward. So there's not just reconciliation with someone from your recent past, but more so reconciliation from past issues before this recent past. Because I get the sense that that came into question, and that's what caused this tower situation. So if you were trying to start something, or somebody was trying to have something with you, something more stable, committed, serious, and it just wasn't happening, whether it was on your part or their part, because someone was still attached to a toxic energy from the past. So you need to reconcile with yourself on these past energies. You know that you fought through a lot to get to where you're at, and you see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know that you have fought far and hard and wide to get to where you're at, Scorpio. You've now come to a realization. This is your own truth. You know, look, this person was asking you for something more stable and committed, and you were just wishy-washy. You were just like, no, I can't give you that. I'm sorry. You know, and it's like the more they came at you, the more you wanted to jump ship and go another way. So there was a lot of little petty things. The more this started crumbling, the more guarded you became. I do feel heavy earth signs. It could be from your past. It could be from your recent past. If you're just recently broken up with someone. But you're finally releasing yourself from this toxic energy. You finally made amends with yourself. You're at the point where, if you haven't yet, you are about to forgive yourself for everything that you have held on to that did not do you any good. It's time you own your own truth, and it's time to be honest and reveal that truth. Keep an open mind. You don't know everything the other person was going through as well. They have their own truth to reveal to you. And so just as you want to reveal your truth to them, you need to listen to them, hear them out. They've got their own truth. They've got their own things to say. I do get a very, very strong sense of release and of freedom you have not felt in a really long time, Scorpio. with the Nine of Wands and the Devil card in reverse. You're done with old shit. You're putting it behind you. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. You've got a new sense of optimism, a new life ahead of you. You're putting it all behind you. You can choose to reconcile with this person and try to make something work, or you can just make amends, be in a good place. You don't have to reconcile to get back together, but you do have to reconcile those feelings from the past with yourself in order to move forward, because you do have true love coming at you, whether it's this person from your recent past, someone from your, past way before that, or someone new is coming along. So let's find out about this true love. You've got a huge romance coming in, a huge love. Heavy Virgo, heavy earth sign. You have the Hermit card. So if you have kind of shied away from, all these opportunities that have come your way, you've been in this healing process and you've had more than one opportunity come to you. You've been strong enough to say, no, I'm working on me. I've got to do me. I've got to take care of me. This isn't what I want. I want a new beginning with someone, but I need to be in a good place. I want love. I want passion. I want happiness. Okay, Scorpio, if you're not trying to be with a Virgo, or someone with Virgo in their chart, I've got Virgo all over the place. Single Virgo. Maybe you were with a Virgo. Heavy earth signs all around. All around. Heavy, heavy earth signs. If you weren't recently with a Virgo, you're about to encounter a new Virgo who could be your true love. You're slowly realizing that this Virgo, Nine of Pentacles, she's a very stable, earthbound, got her shit together, has her life together, her career, her finances. She loves where she's at. She knows you're watching her. She knows how you feel about her. She's waiting for you to come towards her. This is your true love. This is someone where you have a positive new beginning with. At the end of it all, until we get into mid-August, this finances and career. I feel that through all of this, your finances and career have been number one, which is why you've got so many pentacles, so many earth signs. So if you feel as though you can't move forward to this emotional fulfillment, happy home, 10 of Cups. I mean, this is what you shoot for. This is what everyone strives for. This is what everyone wants, the 10 of Cups. How amazing is that? You have taken a break for some time with someone from your past, or just in general, where you shied away from all these opportunities that have come about because you know that it was time to go hermit mode. You knew it was time to just shut everyone out, figure out your own truth, figure out what you want for yourself, how you're going to move forward, how you're going to get your finances and career, build this happy home, because you do want to come together with someone. You have taken a break. You are surrendering and releasing yourself from all this toxic energy. This is a very positive reading for you, Scorpio. Wow, the general one was also really good for July, and now I'm seeing this, finances and career. Remember, if you haven't seen my July general reading for Scorpio, take a look at that. It was very, very positive. Success, career, money moves. I mean, it's all coming towards you. This is just like the cherry on top. Once you feel stable in your finances and career, once you feel you can build a better future, you know that you can reconcile from the past. Whether you get back together with this person or not, you know you need to release yourself from this toxicity of the past that burnt you out. It burnt you out emotionally, where even mentally you couldn't even think clearly as to what to do next, how to move forward. And you did the right thing. You took the time to be alone. You took the time to take a break, to really think things through. Own your truth, Scorpio. Really, really come into your own alignment. Do what needs to be done for you to be healthy, to be sharp, to be emotionally stable, financially stable. You're on that path. You're about to just have it all, Scorpio. You're on that path. I mean, I don't even know how much more I can stress this, Scorpio. This is such an awesome and amazing reading. You're on that path. You're not only succeeding in finances and career. Heavy Pentacles, heavy Earth sign. If this was a general reading, I would say you're working with an Earth sign to get you stabilized in your finances and career. But this is a love reading for couples, for dating. If you've just, you know, if you're kind of in between, you took a break with someone. Perhaps you've been neglecting an Earth sign partner and you've taken time to do your own thing. You've both have this understanding, but now it's time to really communicate and come to terms with, okay, what do we do next? Where do we go from here? I know what I need to do. I know what I want. So what's next? You build on your finances and career to build that happy home, to come together with this person in emotional harmony. And if you need to take a longer break to figure that out, do it. Don't leave somebody out in the cold. Communicate. Let them know what your plans are. Let them know what you want to do. Communicate. You know you want all this and you're not saying shit about it. You're keeping it to yourself. They're thinking you're not interested in the same thing they want. Your main focus isn't about this traditional relationship, isn't about coming together with someone. Your main focus is finances and career. And you're going to take as many breaks as you need to make that happen. But you need to communicate, Scorpio, or else this person is going to continue being single until they're not. Because they're moving forward thinking they don't want the same things I do. When they see you acting so serious, but yet I see all this love here, they're thinking that you're over it, you're moving on, you're moving forward, and they're thinking that is their next step. And then you'll have to fight your way back in. So let me clarify this again with some additional cards here. The reconciliation. Let's go back. This is July. Reconciliation and keep an open mind. August is true love, finances, and career. Do we have any clarifiers? What's the best thing Scorpio needs to know? What's the most important thing? Clarify this. You know you want to move forward. You know that there are certain things that you want in this relationship and there are certain things that they want. And it's about communicating and coming together and figuring out what's the next step. You know what you want. You know what they want. But do they know what you want? Do they know that? You're thinking about the future. You're thinking about moving forward. You know that this is a possibility. You know you'll eventually get there where you want to go back, reconcile in a loving way, figure things out, getting back together or not, figuring out how you move forward from this. There was a period of stagnancy, or you're currently in a period of stagnancy, and you need to clear this up. But you need to come in a loving way, because either you or them is going to have some harsh words about this. So be kind, be loving, be optimistic. Say what needs to be said, but also listen. If you want to be heard, you also need to listen. So keep an open mind here. Any more cards for keep an open mind? There's that 4 of So you are absolutely about taking a break, healing, putting the past behind you, being hopeful that there is something better up ahead. And yeah, there is something better up ahead. True love is waiting for you. As you move into the month of August, true love is waiting for you, whether it's the reconciliation with this person or it's another earth sign that comes in. Could be a Leo, could be a Virgo. I just get strong Virgo because we've got, you know, 9 of Pentacles and the Hermit. So that's 2 9s. You're getting closer to that 10. So keep an open mind. If you or that person was feeling like there was not equal give and take, you felt you were giving a lot, they felt they were giving a lot, somehow there was some imbalance there. Imbalance. Okay? Keep an open mind to whatever they suggest. It's time to get out of this feeling left out in the cold. And I said it over here. If you want to get away from this, we're not getting along right now, this need for reconciliation, you need to keep an open mind. You need to get out of this self-imposed prison. You're doing it, Scorpio. You're doing it. You're getting yourself out of there. So, you got the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. They did fly out in reverse. I'm showing them to you upright. You have the Ace of Swords here, but you have the Ace of Wands here. If you think you're going to move forward without speaking your truth, it's going to cause another imbalance here. This type of imbalance that just brought everything down. You can't do that. You can't just say, okay, let's reconcile, and not really talk things out. You can't just say, okay, unpause, let's get back together and let's fix things. Let's put things the way they were before. No, there needs to be clear communication. There needs to be open communication, safe communication, where you can speak your truth, they can speak your truth, and you're both open to receiving it. You're both keeping an open mind and moving forward in a much more positive way. And if it's not with them, then you know what? Keep an open mind as to what suggestions they're making. If they're saying, look, this part of our relationship was what really affected our relationship, and this is why things didn't work out, and you're in denial of it, keep an open mind. Don't repeat history. Don't make the same mistakes onto the next relationship. True love is there. True love is waiting for you. There's the scales again. You need to find balance. You need to cut away with the bullshit. You need to do the right thing. By you, by each other. There's an offering from an earth sign or to an earth sign. You're not sharing your emotions. You're still keeping very guarded. Now with finances and career, with this 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, 4 of Swords, King of Swords, and 5 of Swords, here it is. This mentality of, I can't make this happy home. I can't come together with this person because I don't have my shit together financially. I don't have what it takes to build this happy home financially. I don't have a good job. I'm only working part-time. Love doesn't need money. That's all I'm going to say. Love doesn't need money. If there is love there, there's a partnership there, and you can move forward together. But you need to take a break. You need to take a break and really think about that. Because if you're coming off cold and calculated instead of coming more emotionally sound and stable, if you come this way at them, they're going to see you as this obnoxious creep. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to come at me? You don't feel the same way I do. You don't want the same things I do. And why do they think that? Because you're not communicating. If you want to move forward victoriously, charging ahead and towards your future, you have to communicate it. Take control, take action, do what you need to do to get this where you want it to be. If you're in a serious relationship, but there has been a wedge between you, If you're feeling distant from each other, like you haven't been feeling very compatible lately, it's time to discuss this with your partner. It's time for reconciliation. Keep an open mind. Don't be closed-minded. Don't shut them out. Don't ignore them. And if they try to do that to you, remind them that you kept an open mind as you listen to them. If you need professional help, counseling, a mediator, do what needs to happen here. Because I do see true love. If you're on a break, if you're separated, reconciliation doesn't mean just getting back together. It just means clearing the air, loving and forgiving each other, giving yourselves the time to release each other from the toxic energies that were there before. Because I feel that some of you couples may have been fighting for some time, and you're finally in a place where you say, I don't want this tower situation anymore. But you know what? This tower needed to happen. Because I get the sense that you and your partner are in a whole other mindset now. It's like shit had to fall apart so you can rebuild. So what's the final message for Scorpio couples? July through mid-August. Final message, please. What does Scorpio need to know? Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. So you know that this relationship was very good at one point. And maybe you're feeling a bit separate. Maybe you're feeling incompatible. Maybe you feel that the love is gone. Keep an open mind. Reconcile. If you know or feel that this is your one true love, really take the time to communicate with each other. Take a break. Maybe go on a break together. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. So again, if you are on a break from your partner, clear yourself from what you felt that has held you back. If there is a need to speak about it, to release yourself from it, to release yourself in this relationship from it, then speak about it. Forgive, love, release. Move forward in a much more positive way. It's about coming together with this person, clearing the air, coming to a happy medium, whether it is to work things out or to go your separate ways, but still not having any of those negative toxic energies, any resentment as you move forward. So keep an open mind when you do come to this reconciliation with your partner. Hear them out. You don't get to decide how they feel about a certain situation, just like they don't get to decide how you feel about a certain situation. There is love here, whether it's with your current partner or somebody new that's going to come in. Ultimately, this love life has taken a back seat to your finances and career. Maybe you're both workaholics. Maybe you hardly had time with each other. This was someone at a distance that, you know, if someone is in the military, someone who's in a relationship but you lived far from each other. There's a big disconnect here. It causes resentment. It causes stagnancy. It causes people to guard themselves from allowing this true love to come in. Scorpio, that was your reading for July through mid-August. For personal readings, if you want to expand on this, for personal readings, my information is in the description box below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell when you subscribe, okay? Because I've got many more videos coming. And if you are not already following me on Instagram, I do post daily and I do weekly live readings. So find my information in the description box below. Scorpio, you've got a good summer ahead of you. It's time for you and your partner to get on the same page. Whether it's to agree to disagree or to agree to reconcile. It will leave both of you in a much better place as you move forward with your life. Scorpio, that was your reading, July through mid-August. Take care. Bye.